Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Friday the United States and NATO had not addressed Russia's main security demands in their standoff over Ukraine. But Moscow is ready to keep talking. That was Putin's first reaction to the US and NATO responses to Russia's demands in a phone call with French President Emmanuel Macron. After weeks of personal public silence on the crisis in which Russia has massed troops near Ukraine. The Kremlin quoted Putin as telling Macron he would study the written responses provided by Washington and NATO this week before deciding on further action. It said attention was drawn to the fact that the US and NATO replies did not take into account Russia's principal concerns. Those include avoiding NATO expansion, not deploying offensive weapons near Russia's borders, and returning NATO military capabilities and infrastructure to how they were before former Warsaw Pact states in Eastern Europe joined. The United States and its allies have warned Putin that Russia will face tough economic sanctions if he attacks Ukraine, though there are divisions among Western countries over how to respond as Europe is dependent on Russia for energy supplies. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg said on Friday the Western military alliance was ready to increase its troop presence in Eastern Europe.
Of course, we are also ready to step up, as we actually now do, our military presence in the eastern part of the alliance to prevent any misunderstanding or room for miscalculation about NATO's ability and readiness to protect and defend all allies.
He also warned Russian attack could take many forms, including a cyber attack, attempted coup or sabotage. That as Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov sent a conciliatory message to the West while echoing Putin's response.
If it depends on us, the Russian Federation, there will be no war. We don't want war, but we will not allow violating our interests. And ignoring our interests, we will not allow either.
He added that he expected to meet US Secretary of State Antony Blinken again in the next couple of weeks.
Conflict and to de-escalate.